So hello, we are going to have a new application that is Tinder-Clone, and you can see here as I refresh this, just gonna okay. You can see here this is Tinder logo, and this is all like clickable like things. Okay, and we can swipe this, and when we click this, it will all get restarted. So this is a project built on React. It's a MERN project. M for MongoDB, E for Express JS, R for React JS, and N for NodeJS. And we are powering this data, these data from our backend, which is MongoDB, and we are also using Express as well as mongoose here to fetch the data and power to our React frontend. And we are using frontend for this, and we are also using the NodeJS for getting this result. When we click this, we will get a restart button, refresh the page like this. So this is our project. Let's get started. So hello guys, so we are now at our project, that is we are going to make our project. So I already have some project here. I'm just gonna minimize it like that, and we can create a new folder over here. By clicking this, you can create a new folder. Let's name it Tinder YouTube. Okay, so we are at Tinder YouTube, and we go to the terminal, and we must go to Tinder YouTube like this. So we are inside the Tinder YouTube, as you can see, and now we need to run a command called npx create React app. This is the way you should create a React app. This is the code for creating an app, and after that we must name our app name. I just say that it is Tinder-Clone like this. Okay, so as we are done, we are getting our app ready. So we have created our Tinder project. You can see that here we're getting happy hacking. Sometimes you will get an error, because of the Node.js. Maybe the Node.js may be outdated. Just go to the Chrome and just type Node.js, and you can download the latest version. Go to the downloads and Windows installer 6432. Just go with the installer.msi, so you can just click install like that. Okay, so we are right now we are right here. We are inside our Tinder YouTube. That's our folder, and we have something inside our folder, right? And when we use this, we can see the Tinder-Clone. This is our React project app. So we need to get inside the React project app, and we can get inside using cd Tinder-Clone. So now we are inside the React app, that is Tinder-Clone, and let's check that it's all working fine. And we can check that by giving a command npm start, which is we are starting the Node.js, and we are also starting our whole application. So let's just wait. Okay, I am using one port, that is 3000, and if you want another port, then just give y. Okay, we are getting some results, and we are at port 3001, because we are using 300 for this project. Let's just wait. Okay, so we are getting some result. This is a React project app, you know, like this. We are getting this title over here, React app, like that. Yeah, we are getting everything. So we don't want this background, so let's just jump to our project, that is React. And when we go to the source, we have app.js, and in app.js we need to remove whole header file, just completely remove everything. And we have some warning because there is a logo and we are not using it. Just remove it. So our warning is also solved. So let's get back. Okay, so we have nothing, just a blank page. Okay, but we also have this React app, just wait a minute. It's not going. Yeah, I mean, you can see, right? There's a React app. Our title is React app. So we need to change that. For changing that, we need to go to not src, we need to go to public, and this is our icon, React icon. We don't need that, we can just move to recycle bin. Okay, so when we get to the index.html, we have this icon. We can see here, this is our fav icon, the fav icon that I have been just removed right now. So let's get back and copy this image address. Maybe sometimes maybe it will work. Yeah, it's working. So I got this logo, that's png file from this website. So I'm using that and just copy pasting that thing into here. It's our header component inside our link icon as that. And when we get down, we see our title as React app. We can just change to Tinder-Clone or Tinder. I'm using Tinder. Okay, so that's fine. When we get back, whoa, we get that Tinder logo. It's a nice logo, I think. Yeah, it's pretty much nice than this. Yeah, I used the middle one, not this one, right? Yeah, it's getting a pretty good logo right now. Okay, so we solved that. And when we get to app.js, so in this we need 3 component, that is one header. Header consists of this whole thing at the top side, and then we need this the card, swiping cards. Okay, then we need this buttons. Okay, swipe buttons. So we need 3 component, that is header, Tinder card, and swipe button. You can give any names for components, and when we are importing, we must call that in that name. So we have the header, so we need to create a header right here, and just right click and new file, header.js, like that. And we have this blank page, and we also need some header.css, right? Okay, so we have header.js as well as header.css, and there is so many errors right now showing down. And let's type rfce. Just wait. Okay, .js rfce. Okay, so this is nothing but when we go to this extension and we get set ES7, we can download this thing. Yeah, here the first one, ES7 React Redux thing. Oh, I just clicked that. Okay, this one, this extension ES7, and when we get that, and when we go to the header.js and type rfce, you get everything. Rfce, you got everything. Okay, everything that we need, that is import React, that function header, return, and the div tag and the export default. That sentence also. So in this we need to get to that div file, and when we name our class name as header, okay, and we also need to import one thing, import our css file dot slash header dot css. Okay, so we imported that also. We just need to close this. Okay, this is the header, and then we can give a h1 tag, or write this. Here we are at header. Okay, here we are at header, and we have given that. And now as you know, we got the header. Now we need the Tinder card, right? It's our second component, you know, this second Tinder card. Okay, so for that, just right click, new file, Tinder card.js JavaScript, as well as the CSS file, Tinder card.css. Okay, so we got the two JS file as well as CSS file, and as you know, just give rfce, you will get everything right there. And we need to import that, import dot slash Tinder card.css, like that. We just imported, and we can give a class name as Tinder card. Okay, that's nice. And we can give an h1 tag here also. We are at Tinder card. Okay, that's look nice, so easy, like that. And we have Tinder as well as header, and now we need the swipe buttons. So just go to the src, new file, swipe button.js. Okay, we got that file, and as well as we need a swipe button.css. Okay, so we have swipe button.js as well as swipe button.css file, and when we can give, yeah, we know that rfce, and we can give our class name. Okay, swipe button. Whoa, we got that. Yeah, and we can import our what dot slash swipe button dot css. Okay, cool. Now we imported that one also, and we can give an h1 tag. We reach swipe button. Yeah, we reached swipe button. Okay, and you might be thinking that it's all done. When we get back and when we go to this, oh my god, the three things is not defined. That's nothing, but we need to get into our app.js, and we need to import the three things that it had, the swipe button.js, as well as Tinder card.js. So we need to import h, we will give heade, yeah, header from, you know, dot slash, yeah, header, like that. We imported our header, import swipe button, yeah, we get that swipe button, import Tinder card, just wait a minute, Tinder card, from dot slash Tinder card. So we imported three things, and our build is successful. Let's get back. Then we get this. Here we are at header, here we are at Tinder card, and we reached the swipe button. Okay, that's nice. Oh, sorry. So we got that, and when we get to app.css, we see so many things. You don't want this, just give a backspace, select all and give a backspace. And when we get to the index.css, now we have a few, this small left over from the top margin, and to remove that, just get to the index.css in the source folder. Okay, index.css, and above this body just give star and put margin 0, so that will do it. And we get back, yeah, there is no space over there, it's all on the corner, at the corner, and we are good to go. So now we need this thing, this is a good looking thing, the background color, as well as this a specific card for our Tinder application. And in order to do that, we just need to get to our, this whole component resides in our app.js right here, and let's just give app like this. Okay, and just give a div tag for creating that, and we will give app __ body like this, and you will just close, and this div tag ends, just use Ctrl X here, right here. Okay, so we'll just align that. Okay, so inside our app we have another div tag, that is app body, and inside that we have 3 components, that is these 3 components inside, because we need our app, that is this gray background, and then we have the app body, which is this white background, and inside we have 3 components, that is a header, that is the top flow, and Tinder cards that we can swipe, and we have the swipe buttons or the bottom. So let's get back. Okay, so we have this, and now we need to go to the CSS folder. Okay, so I'm just copy pasting my thing from my Tinder-Clone. You can also just copy paste, there's only a few things over here. Yeah, let's get to our CSS. Okay, this is our CSS, and just paste. And we have the display as grid, and place it in center, and height 100 VH, background color, you can give any background color, I just use this one. Well, you can use this a greenish like this, it's our choice. And this is our app body, and also we can see it whether it worked or not. Oh my god, this is look awesome. And we can change out this background color, this is white color, and we can change it to somewhat dark green, maybe. Just wait a minute. Oh, now it's not getting. Okay, so like that. Yeah, now it's coming. Yeah, let's do this like a way, and we'll choose this green, some more darker. Yeah, like this. Can we see that? Yeah, it's looking nice, that's looking nice. Can we have this as red? I think that's more, the Tinder logo color is red. I know that it doesn't suit well, but I'll just choose red, and let's see how it is. Okay, so I have given red, and when we get back, oh, that's nice. Yeah. Okay, now we need the header component, and we need this material UI, these three components, and we can add it. So now we need that material UI component, that is like this buttons. So in order to get that, we must go to material UI website, that is material UI, just type it, and let's get to this one, and we have an npm to install this, and let's just copy and get back. and we need a new PowerShell. Okay, and we will need to get to our Tinder YouTube. Okay, and we need to get into Tinder-Clone. Okay, so we have get into our Tinder-Clone and just right click to paste npm install at material UI / material. Okay, so it will install few of the material UI components and all things to our projects, the package material UI package to our project. So let's just wait. Okay, and now at that time we can go to our icons, and now inside our icons we have this small code material icon material like this. Yeah, the other thing is has been already done, and let's just hit this. Okay, so it's been rolling, and you can see here you can have this thing, this site. Just search the full list of these icons, just click it and we will reach here this material icons, and we can search the icons. And when we just type person, oh, we get that person that we need. This person that we need is right here, and in order to get this into our project, just copy this import person icon like this, and what we need, and we know that it's in our header, so let's jump to our header. Okay, so where is our header? Here it is, header.js, and yeah, that thing is already fine, and let's import it, person icon from right that, and we don't need this. Here we are at header, and let's type person icon, add a component like person icon. And when we get to our node, we have some errors, you know. That's nothing, because I'll just get that we don't have this. There are so many errors, and let's just, control C, control V, just, we can debug it, and we can debug right here, and we get back. I already went through this, and we need these two codes, that is npm install at emotion/react and npm install at emotion/styled. Let's just copy and get to the PowerShell, and just right click npm install at emotion/react. Okay, it's installing the emotion, and just let's wait. Will it start that? I think both of it's done, right? Emotion has been done, and I think, yeah, we get this style. Oh my god, we have just installed emotion test. Oh, we have installed React, and now we are installing styled. Okay, fine. We are React, and then styled. Okay, we have both of them installed, and let's just get this, and we have our icon over here. That's a small one. Let's just zoom in a bit. It's just a small one. Okay, let's reset it. Okay, so we get this small icon, human icon, and now we need the other three icon, and we already have our React icon. We just copy pasted it, from this copy image address, and we can just add here the next icon. And to add the image, let's type img image, and we can source it and just paste it like that, and we can just give a small get down, and we can close it. Yeah, like that we can close it. Okay, So we have the image, and let's jump back and we get that image, right? And now we need that this messaging option, and let's just jump to the material UI, and let's type message, and there's a message. What do I import? I need to check it. And when we get back here, it is form, and just search FOUR. For you, I'm sorry. Pardon me. Oh my god, it's not that. Oh yeah, I got it. And just copy it by tapping this. We can copy it, and let's jump back our Tinder YouTube, and just paste here form icon. Okay, and below that image, we can say FOUM icon, and we get the three things. Let's jump back, and we can see whether it is there, and we get the three things right here. And now we need to have it to be a clickable one, like a button. We need it to be clicked. So let's jump here, and I am just copy pasting this import icon button, and just pasting it icon button. And this is an icon button. I will just give like this thing, icon button slash icon button, and just get this like this. We are wrapping with icon button inside our icon button. We are wrapping it. What just happened? Oh, okay. And we need icon button here also. Okay, so that's fine. We have added our icon button, and when we back, oh my god, we need to import material UI core for icon button. Okay, so in order to do this, let's just copy, and let's just paste npm, yeah, like this. And we have this npm over here, and when we get there, and then we have, just wait, yeah, here, just copy it by clicking it. We can copy it, and we can get to the PowerShell. Oh my god, it's not working. Let's copy it manually. Okay, I don't know why it is not working. Yeah, it's working. And just hit enter, and we can install npm material UI core. We have just installed material UI, and we have installed material icons, but we haven't installed material UI core. So as we install it, we have now free of our errors, and we can see here we are getting some clickable. Oh my god, that's look nice. Okay, and as you say, we need to restart this page by clicking this, right? So in order to restart, we can say here on click method, on click, like this. I think it's reload, right? I think it's refresh page, yeah. This small thing, this is a small function. We need to refresh the page, and we call this function above this header, yeah, above this header function. We have another function called refresh page, and windows.location reload false, and this will, by tapping this on click, we will get a refreshed page. So let's get back and try it. Our page is refreshing right here. Okay, so that's all fine. Now we need to align this at the center and justify it. And I'm just going to the header.css, and I'm just copy pasting the other CSS codes. I don't want to mess this. And get back to this header.css, and let's just paste. Okay, in here I have just header display flex and a space between 100 solid logo contain header icon, and I have given header logo, header icon like that, and header, and I haven't mentioned it here. You know, I haven't mentioned here, so I need to mention that right now. Okay, so in order to mention that, I'm just going to here, and we are mentioning like this, font size large, and think this header icon. Okay, and this can be inside our person icon, and let's just paste that font space large space class name header icon. And in the form icon also we just give font size large class name header icon. And here when we come here, in the image we give our class name as header logo, because it need to be get centered. And so let's just jump back and let's just give our image, or just get back down, class name header logo. So our CSS is all merged up with our header.js, and we have also imported our header.css. Let's just close the old one, and when we get back we are getting quite nice looking thing. And yeah, like this we are getting a nice looking thing. Border bottom, we can give a transparent color. That's just nice, I think. Yeah, we'll just give a transparent. So when we get back here, it's transparent. We are not getting a border at bottom, you know. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so our header part is over because we are getting the three desired thing, and when we are clicking this we are getting the reload button also. And now we are getting back our Tinder card. So when we get back here, our Tinder card is like this. We can swipe left and right, goes so smooth, and when we go fast it is just go fast, and when we just slow it, it's just going smooth, right? So we need to do that. Okay, so now we need to make a Tinder card like this. So in order to make that Tinder card, we need to import a package called React Tinder card. So in order to import the package, npm I React Tinder card, like, oh my god. So npm I React Tinder card, like this. Okay, so let's wait. So after adding the Tinder-Clone, no, it's not Tinder-Clone, it's React Tinder app, like that. We need to import it by using this, and I am importing as Tinder cards. You can name anything, maybe like this also. Yeah, that's fine. Tinder cards from React Tinder card. Okay, and after that, inside this function we need to create a const, which is an array of people and set people. Okay, and we will use state, this one. Yeah, use state. We will use as, oh my god, it's not this one. I think, yeah, initial state. Inside this we need to create an array. Okay, an array contain name. We can give name like this, and inside single quotes we can give any name, like Tom Holland. Okay, and we will give the image URL like this. So inside this, in order to get the URL, I'll just go here and just, yeah, here it is URL. I don't think we can, yeah, I don't think we can do that. So we will just search instead Tom Holland. Okay, let's just search and go to images, and let's grab from Wikipedia. That would be nice. Okay, copy image address, and let's get back here and just paste it. Okay, it's a JPEG file. Okay, and we need to close it. It's been closed here. Yeah, and we'll just give a comma and just give another name Tony Stark. Okay, just give URL, and inside that we can search it. Yeah, here. Okay, we can have this image right here. Is that enough? Okay, yeah, that's enough. Okay, oh my god, that's not an image, that's just an, that's not an image. Okay, we'll just grab another image. Let's take anything, another one like this. Yeah, this is good, I think. Yeah, it's been loaded up, and I'll just try to look whether it will work. Yeah, it is working. It's not JPEG, and we have given that. Okay, so we have given the images, both of the images we have been given, and now we need to create another const swiped, to swipe, in which direction we need to swipe, and we will get that console log in this direction we swipe, like that. So inside that direction, comma, name to delete, like this, and we just use arrow function, and inside this console log, we can say removing name to delete. Okay, so we are removing that name, and we can say removing this name, like that, and we can give another const out of frame like this, and which is equal to the name, and we will use the arrow function, and inside that we can give console dot log name, and we can say left the screen, like this. Okay, so we have given an out of frame function, out of frame constants also, and inside our div function, inside our return function, we can give another div function, which is nothing but div class name as Tinder cards underscore card container, like this, and we can just close it, and let's give, okay, that's fine. Okay, and inside this we need to map the people, so people dot map we need to map the as a person, so we can give person person like this person, and we will use an arrow function, and we can say that inside our Tinder cards like this, Tinder cards, we can say class name as swipe, and key in order to use, remove the, what we can say, for removing the warning, we can say give a key, and prevent swipe, you can say up, we can prevent from up and down, only left and right is required, right? So we can prevent up and down. And on swipe, when we are swiping it, we need to do dir, an arrow function, swiped of dir, comma, person dot name, yeah, like that. Okay, so when we are swiping out of frame, person dot name, like that will be given. Okay, on swipe, okay, and we can give on card left screen, we can give just a function and say that out of frame, and pass person dot name, okay, like that. Okay, so that's done, and we can just close it, and the div tag must be closed like that. And inside this we can give another div tag, and we can style it, we can say background image, so CKGROUND image, because we are not inside a CSS file, so we need to use the camel spaces URL, and inside that we must say dollar sign, and inside that we need to open a curly braces, and we can say person dot URL, so we are passing the image right here. Okay, so and after passing the image, we can give a class name as card, that's fine. Okay, and we can see that h3, and inside that person dot name, like this. And I think, wait a minute, okay, that's fine, because we haven't closed the div tag yet, that's why it's been telling us we need to close right here. Okay, so we can give a control X and just give below our div tag, yeah. That looked nice, and we have Tinder card closed, and that's all fine. Now we are getting some results, maybe. Let's just look at, okay, use state is not defined. I know that because while we are using use state, we need to use this use state, I think, yeah. So we are using this here, and when we get back and just refresh, yeah, we are getting some thing right here, and we just need to focus on CSS more. So tindercard.css, let's just jump to the CSS section, and in tindercard.css we need to do some things, so we can must say dot card and inside that position we must say relative, and background color we must say hash. Yeah, we can give FFF like that, and width we must say 260 pixels, and padding sometimes say 20 pixels, that's enough, that's fine. And max width we can say 85 VW like that, and height we can give 300 pixel for the height of the card, and we must say a box shadow, box shadow right there, we can say 0 pixel for that, and 18 pixel for down, and 10 pixel for the up, and 0 pixel for side RGB and we can say that 0 and 0 and 0 and 0.3 like that. Okay, and we can give a border radius, maybe a 20 pixel like that. Okay, and we can say background size, maybe cover, yeah, cover, we can cover it, and background position you can see center. Okay, so our card is finished, and let's just get other like this. I think this is header.css. I don't want header. Tinder-Clone.css. We can have the card, we can take the other things. Okay, we have given the card and we have added the other things. This is nothing but Tinder-Clone card container. We have given here card container. Where have we given? Yeah, here card container. Then go to the definitions. There is no definitions, it says. I think it's all fine, right? Yeah, now it's going to definition. Now, yeah, totally working. That's fine. Let's jump here. Yeah, we are getting some results. We get both of them swiped, and we can restart from clicking that. Yeah, we are getting some results, right? Okay, now we need to focus on our footer. Our footer means our swipe buttons. Maybe we can create a new folder, and say components, and let's just add all these header.css as well as the swipe button. Oh my god, swipe button as well as the Tinder card into the component. I think maybe that will resolve something. Yeah, why is not being getting in? Yeah, we just need to move, and yeah, so this here, we can add this also over here. We can move it, so we have both of them. We need to move this also, and we need to move this also, and that's fine. And when we get to the app.js, we need to say that it's not from here, and inside the component we need to see a slash, like this. maybe this would be helping. Yeah, I think that is fine. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay, so now we need to go to the here, and we just need to erase this. So what do we need to do is right here we need this button, this button, this button, this button, this button, and as we know we have all this in our material UI. So we just need to go to the material UI website, and just in here we go here and just search for the icons and search the full list of these icons. And what icons do we need? So this is a reset icon, maybe not a reset kind of, right? Maybe a refresh. Refresh is like this. Yeah, replay. Yeah, it's a replay icon. Yeah, it's a replay icon. Okay, we got it. So we know by getting here, just we need to import this replay icon. We get that, and to do get here we just say replay icon like this and give a slash. You will be getting that. Yeah, we are getting the small one. Then we need this cross symbol, so maybe a cross can give. Yeah, we can get the close icon. And we can import here close icon by close icon slash. Okay, that's fine. And now we need a star icon, and we can say star. Here we are, star icon. Just say star icon. Where is the star? Okay, star icon. We got the star icon ready, and now at last we have not the last, we got two more. Love icon, maybe a love. Yeah, favorite. Yeah, we can go P1 the hell. Okay, we got it. Get back here. Yeah, favorite icon. Just say favorite icon like that, and we can close it. And now at last we can have this icon. This, what is this? Energy. Thunder. Yeah, flash on. Yeah, it's a flash on icon. So we say flash on icon. At last we got the flash on icon, and yeah. Oh, sorry. We don't want to import there. Flash on icon like right here, and just give a slash and close it. And now we need it's not clicking, right? This one is not clicking like this. It's not a clickable one. And where are our cards? Yeah, it's there. I thought it just gone. So it's not clickable, so we need to make it a clickable. So we know that in our header.js we have this icon button, which it can be when we import it, it can be used as a clickable, right? So when we say like this icon button, and can we just give icon button at the top, maybe, so we can click all of this, right? Maybe we can do that. I don't think so. Oh, this gotta be the whole thing is one, so we don't want like that. So we can just give like this. Yeah, maybe we can do like this, just giving some spaces and just adding, and we can add this. Need to add that. And we need to close this. and we need to add this, and at last we have this, and we need to close this, and we have add that. So when we get back here, yeah, so it's separate right now, and some of them is, you know, kind of so low we can't see it there. Is it existing or not, like that? So when we get to our CSS code, swipe button.ss, where it is here, maybe we can go and check that out, and I'm just control, or I'm just going to copy paste it. Yeah, control C and swipe button.css and control V, and we have we have the swipe buttons, and inside that we have swipe buttons, multi-button root, like that. We can just copy this. This is nothing but we can go here and we can just rename this as this swipe buttons, and multi-icon root, I don't think that's necessary to have that. Just check it. Yeah, it's not necessary. We have icon button and we just give every button a class name, like that. So we just need to give some class name like that. We just need to give to every icon some class name, not icon button. I just need to give icon button. Yeah, I just need to give it some icon button. Yeah, that's necessary. We can give that one also. Yeah, we can give it for icon button also. And this is a repeat button. You just say that it's a repeat because a replay, we know it's a repeat button. Then we can say this is a left button, so we can say here close icon is a left button, and this is a star button, so we can say here as this is a star button, star icon, and this is a right button because we have that love symbol, favorite icon, so this is a right button, we love that, and the lightning button, and we at last say that this is a lightning button, and we are finished, right? So when we get back here, maybe our buttons are all fine, but it's just look so big. I don't know why this is happening. Just go to our CSS, not this CSS, and maybe we just all things right. I think we got everything fine. Maybe something missing, like what? Maybe I am looking for that, because but yeah, we didn't refresh that. Now it's all fine. Now it's all looking fine. Yeah, it's all fine right now. And this background is, taking so many effect on our things. So let's just go to our app.css and change this to white. That's better. Yeah, now you got it. Yeah, it's all working fine. We can swipe it also, but now we haven't done our MongoDB right now. We have just created our React app and we have given this as an array and we are printing it. We can connect MongoDB right now. So as you see, we have done our front end right now. Now we need to do our backend. So we connect our MongoDB. So in order to do that, we must go here and right click new folder. I will just create a new folder, Tinder Backend. Okay, that's fine, and we'll go to the new terminal and just go here, and I will just go to our Tinder YouTube. and then we go to Tinder backend, and now here we need to install few of the packages. One is npm install or I express. Okay, for installing express you must do that command, and the next command is npm I mongoose. Just wait for it to install a mongoose, and then we need to install NodeMon, and I have installed NodeMon globally. So if you want to install npm I -g NodeMon like this, and as I have installed NodeMon globally, I don't want to install it. Yeah, and inside this I need to create a new file called server.js like this. Okay, so we have created our server.js file, and we can add our all things inside this file, and so we can now set up our MongoDB. So get over to your Chrome browser and just go mongodb.com and just sign in or start free. Anyone, just log in with your account. I'll choose my account, this one. You can choose any account. Okay, so right now I'm in a Tinder-Clone application. Just go here and click on new project. I will choose that as Tinder YouTube. Let's just wait. Okay, so our project name Tinder YouTube. Okay, we can add members if you want. I will just go on and create project. Okay, so in this we need to build a database, so tap on it. We will go with the free one, create a shared cluster. Just put just like that and create cluster over here. And so we need a username and password, so I will choose admin. We can choose not by this, so we can go to this database, and your cluster is being created. And when you get to the database access, here we can add user admin. I have added admin, and I have auto generated secure password, and we must copy this password. Oh my god, where did it go? We must copy this password into some safe spot. Maybe I will just say here like this. That's our password, and our name is admin. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sorry. Okay, and we can just add the user admin. Don't mess around with anything. Yeah, so we had it admin for this, and we can go to the network access, and inside IP access we can say allow access from anywhere and just confirm it. We don't want to mess with other settings, because then we will not be getting other result from this database. So we will create a database in our MongoDB, and we will send all the things, all the image and URL, image URL as well as the name to MongoDB database, and we will access it from our MongoDB database. And we'll use NodeMon as a server like that. Yeah. Okay. So its status is pending, and we are also deploying our database here. So we have done our cluster database deployment, and our cluster is working fine. You can see that it is active. And when we get back to our Visual Studio Code, we have created a backend folder, and we have just used the npm as npm install express as well as npm install mongoose. So inside we have also created a server.js file, and inside our server.js file we must import express, not this one, sorry, from express. Okay, and when you import mongoose, from mongoose. Okay, so we have imported mongoose from mongoose. Okay, that's fine. And now we need to create we need to create the two constant. We have four section, that is app config and middleware, and db config, and the listener. No, not that. API import, then the listener. Okay, inside our app config we must say two constant, that is app as well as port. So const app like this equal to express, it's an express, and you say function, and const port, we need a port. For that we can choose equal to process dot env environment dot port, you can say 8001 is the port. So that's fine. And now we need to use API endpoint. We can say app.get, we can make sure that the port is working fine or not, like this. We can use a slash, and we can say request response, response, and we can use an arrow function, and we can say result.set status as 200, that is it's okay, and we can send that your port is working fine, like this. And we need to listen our port, so we can say app.listen, which one, our port, and we are the empty function, and we can use the arrow function and say console dot log listening on local host. Can use the dollar symbol as well as the curly braces. port, so we can get the port number over there, and that's pretty much everything that we need. And we can go to the backend and we can say MERN server.js. It has been crashed because one cannot use import statement outside a module. Okay, so let's just stop this and we can say that npm install NodeMon, like this. Maybe that would look. Okay, it's installing NodeMon. So we can say, okay, so there is a problem with NodeMon. So we reached here and we got an error and our NodeMon app has been crashed. So it's nothing but we happen to use our package.json file. So just right click, new file, package.json, like this. So here's our package.json file and we can import it from here. We can use this also. And here our app name is Tinder Backend, and we can choose our version and can name any descriptions if we want. And we use our main as server.js and type it is module script echo dot and we have done everything like that, and that's my name. All the dependencies and everything has been done. And now we can see here that it was crashed before, but now it's restarting due to changes and starting Node.js server.js, and we have localhost 8001. So that's a good result that we get. So to check that, you can either go to here, I'll just close it and just go to localhost 8001. Your port is working fine, we get the result right. So I'll just reset it and just go down, and now we need to connect our MongoDB to this port. So we have our port in server.js. You can close this, close this, close this, close this, and close everything. And you don't want this one, you don't want this one also, and we only need the server.js. Yeah, this one. So we need to add our port to server.js, that is from MongoDB. So in order to do that, we must do so in our server.js file, we must add the connection URL that we need to connect from our MongoDB. So we will say connection underscore URL equal to, down in double quotes we can, here we use the connection URL. So we go to our MongoDB and we will use this connect button and connect your application, and we can see here there is this code, this piece of code, and let's get back here and we will just paste it. And we can see that there is a password, and we can use this password and just copy paste it here. So we have added our password, and we can name our database in here. We can choose as TinderDB, like that. So we have added our database also, and in middleware we must use the express. So app.use express.json. okay, we can use express.json, and we need to import core. So in order to import core, I need to have another PowerShell. Yeah, I have here, and I will get to Tinder YouTube, cd Tinder clone, not clone, backend. Okay, so we have reached our backend, and now we need to use core. So npm I cores, like this. We must install our cores. So we have installed our course. So as we install our course, we must import it. Import course, then capital C, course from course, like this. Okay, so we have used our course, so we can use our course down here in our middleware as app.use course, like this. So that's done. Okay, that's done. Our connection has been done, our middleware has been done. So we can go to the db config and we can choose mongoose dot connect. What do we need to connect? Like, right, so we need to connect our connection URL just like that, and we can just open a curly braces, and you can use new URL parser, and these things is done in here. Just include this whole, you can see use new URL parser is true, and use new unified topology is true. We can just copy paste this from here and just use here, just give a space, yeah, like this. So that's done. So mongoose will connect it to the 8001. So that's done. So now we need to API endpoint. Now it is we are at this one, this slash, so we need to get to other things. So in order to do that, before we must add one more file, that is nothing but db card. Yeah, db cards dot js. Yeah, like this. We can add our db cards.js, and we will import mongoose here also, and do things. So in our db card, we must import mongoose from mongoose. Yeah, like that. And we must initiate a constant card schema equal to mongoose.schema, and we can say that we have a name as a string, right, and we can have a URL as a string, like that. And we must export it. Export default mongoose.model, and we can say cards, like that, and card schema. So we are exporting it. So we have this name and URL coming from mongoose to here, MongoDB to here, and we are exporting it. So in our API endpoint, we must add that. So in our API endpoint, we can say that app.post, and inside that slash Tinder slash cards, like that. We can use anything. I am just using Tinder slash cards, and we just have a comma, and we have the same request as well as our response. Okay, and we will give the same arrow key add our function, and we can say here const dbcard equal to request body, like this. So we are requesting our body, and we must also import our dbcard. So import cards, I will use cards from dot slash dbcards, yeah, like that. So we have this cards as a db card. So when we get down in our post, we can say cards dot create, we must create, right, db card, our body, with some, maybe it will be having an error as well as a data. So if we are having an error, we can say that if error arises, we can say that what, res.status, we can send our status as 500, which is an error status, and dot send, and we can also send a message, sorry, there is an error, and we can add our error over there, like that. We can just give a space, yeah, and we can also add our else statement, as we can say that res dot status, no, send status, we can set it to 200, and we can send our data, like that. So we are sending our data, that's fine, that's cool, yeah. So we are fine over here, and we have post method, and now we need to get our data, and I think in our post we can choose all this as 2.1, yeah, and in our get data we can use this whole code and just modify a bit, okay, and we can give as get it's Tinder-Card dot, that's all fine, and we don't want this db card request body, we just go there, and we don't want to create, we need to find, okay, find db card error data, if error status is there is, and we can say that our port is 200, and that's so cool that it's all fine now. Waiting for changes, oh sorry, I just need to, oh my god, I will just terminate it, and node mon server.js, there is an error, maybe it's because db cards, so here so we have db cards dot js, I think dot js, I think this will help it out, yeah, we must give it .js as that, and when we get back and when we are here, we are not seeing this anything, so we need to go back like this, inside our postman, just get into our postman, and this is a good application, postman, you can just download it from web, postman download like this, we can download right here, it's here. Okay, so inside our postman I have just said localhost 8001 Tinder cards, and we have used our get, and when we send this we are getting some errors, right, we are getting some errors, db card is not inside defined, like that, we are getting some errors, so our error comes in maybe because we don't need to find db card, yeah, we don't want to find we don't want to get DB card. So when we send again, let's just wait. We are getting an empty array, yeah, because we haven't given anything. So when we give a post command, and when we go to body and row and as a JSON file, we can copy paste that file which is in our Tinder-Clone source components Tinder card .js. Inside Tinder card.js we have these files, right? So this array of files, we just need to copy it, and when we came to our postman and just paste it, and it's getting some errors, nothing but need to give in double quotes. That's why single quotes won't be working. You just need to give double quotes. We have the two image. Like that, and our Tony Stark need a double quotes, yeah, and our Chap file also need a double quote, and that's it. Now it's all error free. Now we can say when we get to here, it's all here, and I'm going to send it in our post method, and when we send it, it just came, and we don't want this anymore because we don't want repeating things. So when we go to our get method and just send, we are getting the results, right? So that's right, we are getting some results. Okay, now we need to join our backend with our front end. So this is our backend and this is our front end. Okay, so in order to join front end, we must do we need to connect our backend with our front end. So when we go to our front end, we need to go to our front end. So I will just use cd ... to get back, and I will say cd Tinder-Clone, which is our front end. And in our front end, we need to install a new package, that is npm I Axios, and it will just take some time to install it. And so in meanwhile, we can go here in our src folder and we can create a new file, and that's nothing but axios.js. so axios.js, and inside this file, yeah, that's done. So that's cool. So we need to import our Axios from Axios, yeah, right here, and we need to create a const and an instance, and we can say that Axios dot create, like that. And inside the bracket and inside the curly bracket, we can say a base URL as http://localhost, what's the port number, at 8001. We got it, and we need to export this. So we can say export default instance, just like that. We have just exported it, and that's cool. That's all thing that we need. And we go to the component, and inside Tinder card, we can say that we don't want this use case, these sets, because we already have everything. So I'll just use this, just give the empty blank, and inside below that we can use effect like this, and inside that we can give a function, and we can give an arrow function. We can do like this. We can say a sync function fetch data like this function, and we can say const rec equal to await dot not await not dot axios await axios dot get. You need to get our what Tinder / cards like that. And we have done that, and also we need to create our set people as request.data into request.data like that. So we have done that, and below this we need to fetch the data, fetch data like this. So we are also fetching the data, and we can say here use effect as just give it like this also. So that's all done right now, and we can just go to our we have our localhost running, so we can go over here and we can say npm start to start our front end, and let's just wait to load our front end. And if we load our front end, we must be getting this, right? Let's just wait. Yeah, we are getting something. We haven't get, yeah, it's development server. And now we can wait. Yeah, there is some warning. There is some warning there, and we are not getting our database, our cards. So maybe because we are not importing our axios. We have imported our axios, like that, but we have some warnings. What will be it? You can just refresh it. We are getting this. Maybe the node has been stopped. No, it's not stopping. Node is working fine. I think you can just get, yeah, that's getting some results. So in our axios there is some problem with our axios because of that. So we have a problem. We are not getting some results here, but I am getting some results. It's nothing but we must give this dot slash, and if we give dot slash, we are in, as we know, we are in our component, and we must give our axios is outside the component axio.js. We need to get that, so we'll say dot slash, and then we will get the result, yeah, like this. That's cool. And we can see our MongoDB. We can just close it, and we can say browse collections. We have getting some connection like this, and in our collection we have Tinder-DB, and we can see our cards, and inside we have the Tony Stark as well as the Tom Holland. So that's it. We have done our project, and when we click this, it's restarting. We can adjust this height, and you know, inside our Tinder-Clone.css, we can say our card, and we can say set our height as we prefer, and we can use our width and height like that. I will just go with our other one, and I will choose this height, not header. Yeah, this one. So I will just choose this one, and I will just copy, and I'll get back our project to the card.css, and we can change our card as this. So I've just changed our width to 360 as well as height to 400, and which will intake a big card like that. And if we need to import, if we need to add some more photos to our project, so just came here, use an array, and you say curly braces, and say inside double quotes name, that is our name that we need, and I will say like that, and say URL like that, and say our image URL, that is nothing but I will just search it. Okay, image, that's me. Copy image address, and let's go to the postman and say this is our image address. Oh my god, that's a big huge image address, that's not working fine. And let's just remove that. Let's just take it, and just this will work fine, I think. Yeah, it's working. So just paste it, and we'll getting that image, and we can send it. And when we send it, we can just close it, and we can go to get option. When we send it, and we have Tony Stark, Tom Holland, and then we have the between the two. So if you are thinking that it won't reflect, but it will reflect to our, just hit a refresh, and here we are, 3 cards that we need. And also our MongoDB will have our data. I'll just refresh this page, which will give us retrieving list of database and collection, and we have the third one, that's me. Okay, now thank you guys for watching.